going on. I feel like the government can be watching me right now. I don't know. It could be watching me through my phone. Are you the government? I don't know that. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name's Naomi, and if you're not, welcome back to another YouTube video. So in this video, as you can tell by the title, I'll be doing a 15 things I learned in 15 years. So obviously it's about one thing for each year you've been alive that you learned. So before we get into the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram at Nice So Pretty, and we're just gonna hop into this video. So before this video, I actually wrote down 15 things on a piece of paper, so I'm just going to be reading the things, and comment down below some things that you guys have learned in the years that you have been living. And if you guys see like water or white stuff in my hair, don't mind it. That's just the stuff I put in my hair. But let's get into the video. So the first thing that I have is boys, like this is for my females, these boys really don't like you. That's like the first thing that I learned, and I learned it early. Like, boys really don't like girls, especially at a young age. Like, boys take time to mature and all that, so it's like these boys really don't like you, if we're being honest. Like, it's just, you know, that's how boys is. Boys really don't like females. They only like what females can do for them or give them. So yeah, you see where that's going. So we're just gonna go into the next. The next one I have is everyone is not your friend. I feel like this should have been the first thing that I put on the list, because it's like really the main, not the main thing, but it's a very important thing that I learned. Everybody is not your friend. You'll learn that if you're probably, like, if you're now in elementary, you'll learn that once you get to middle school, that everybody is not your friend. Yeah, that's pretty plain and simple. Not everybody is supposed to be labeled as a friend, because, you know, people are fake nowadays. So that's basically it. The next one is the truth will always be revealed. No matter how hard I've tried to hide stuff from, you know, people, it always, you know, like comes out or shows up. So that just goes to show me that no matter what, the truth is always going to come out. And I feel like the older you get and the more you try to cover up things, it's always going to come out. And it's going to come out in one way or another, a positive way or a bad way. So try to, you know, tell the truth, because the truth is always going to come out. So might as well, you know, save yourself some time and save yourself doubt, save yourself trouble. So just tell the truth. Next thing, you cannot depend on nobody but yourself and God. So this is one thing that I've learned recently, actually, probably like a few months. I've learned this. The past few months I've learned this. Nobody's always going to be there for you. You have to really depend on yourself and be independent, and put your faith in God, and, you know, pray about it, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to have your back like you have your back. You know, nobody's going to be there for you like they say they do. Nobody's going to, you know, nobody's going to be real as God can be with you. So just pray and put your faith and trust in God, and He's really the only way out of everything. So the next thing, the drama is not worth it. I think I've learned this in middle school. Yeah, I learned this in middle school. The drama and all that fussing and arguing is really not worth it in the end. Just do what you gotta do to get out of school. Do what you gotta do to go to school. Nobody wants to be stuck in middle school forever. So, like, all that fussing and fighting over who said this and who did that, it's really childish. You'd grow. Like, if you're young now, you're gonna grow and get more mature. And by you growing and getting more mature, you're gonna come to find out that some things that you did in the past was really not worth it. Fighting is not worth it. It's not worth it at all, I promise you. So just laugh at it and keep pushing. Don't feed it no attention or nothing. Next thing, the world is a scary and evil place. So as I am speaking right now, there is a possible World War III There's a possible World War III as I'm speaking now. This world is literally 2020 just started. It's only January 4th. It's only been 4 days of 2020, and we're about to be in a World War III. And literally, if you have social media, you probably most likely do. Everybody's making fun of it. Like if you go on Shade Room, all down the Explore page, everybody's making fun of the World War III. And I was watching some YouTube videos last night. You know, I was laughing at some of the memes or whatever. But it's like crazy because we don't take nothing serious at all. That's why I say the world is so evil. People are evil. The world is scary because you never know what the government be having going on. I feel like the government can be watching me right now. But yeah, like I said, the world is scary and you never know what's going on. You never know what they could be putting in your food. You never know what they can be feeding y'all at school. I don't eat school lunch. You never know what they could be feeding you at school. You never know the water you can be drinking. It can be detoxed. You have poison in it, and we could be drinking cancer. Who knows? We can be drinking cancer out the water bottle. We never know. So that's basically why I said the world is scary and evil. Next thing, family is not even real half the time. So I say this because family, you know, a lot of people don't have family. I really don't, you know, talk to all my family like that. I just talk to a few. But family can be fake, you know. That's why I say you really can't depend on nobody, because you can call up on your family, they won't be there. Family's fake, and that's just real. Okay, here's another big one. Don't waste your time in school trying to fit in with other people. I feel like everybody goes through a phase in school and in life where you try to be like not necessarily be like other people, but like fit in with the wrong group until you grow older to actually find like who you are. I actually dealt with that in 6th grade, just getting out of elementary school. I remember in 6th grade I wanted to, 6th and 7th grade actually. 6th and 7th grade I wanted to, fit in with other kids and be like other kids. But 8th grade is where, 7th grade I knew like I was different. But like 8th grade is like where I really found myself and isolated myself from those type of people, because I found out like those people are not like me and I'm not like those people, period. But for real, like, it takes time to really find yourself and like isolate yourself and be who you are instead of trying to fit in with the wrong crew. I know there's a lot of people who still go through that, fitting in with the wrong people, trying to be like other people. Honestly, it's not worth it. Try to find yourself. If you feel yourself fitting in with the wrong crew, isolate yourself immediately. It's not worth it, and isolating yourself now will actually help you in the end. So here's another thing that kind of went with what I just said. Staying to yourself in school, being by yourself, isolating yourself is the best thing you can possibly do. Coming from a person who stays to myself and don't be with no group of people or nothing like that, I promise you it'll help you. It'll get your grades up. It'll let you see people who they like for who they truly are, and you notice stuff if you just sit back and observe. You feel me? Like if you just listen to, like, say if you're trying to talk to somebody and you just listen to that person talk for 5 minutes straight, you can figure out the type of person they are while talking to them for 5 minutes. That's why you gotta pick your friends wisely, pick who you talk to wisely. Don't trust everybody, because these things that these people be saying are not true. They be telling you what you want to hear instead of what you need to hear. That's basically that. Here's another big one. No matter how much you say you want something, it's not gonna come unless you get up and get it yourself. This is where hard work comes in. Disciplining yourself comes in. Like somebody could be like, oh, I'm so broke. They could lay in bed and cry about I'm so broke, but the time you sitting there laying in bed can be the time that you actually getting up and trying to get some money or get up and do what you gotta do, instead of laying there and just crying about it. You crying about it is not gonna help. It's not gonna make the situation any better. It's not gonna put money in your pocket if you're sitting here crying about it. Get up and work and do what you gotta do in order to do what you want to do. You feel me? So another thing, do what you this is actually I think the 11th thing. do what you want and do what makes you happy. If you're in life, sitting around doing what others want you to do and not what you want to do, you're going to be unhappy your whole life. So do what makes you happy and do what you have a passion for. Do what you actually want to do in life. And when you find something you actually want to do in life, then you're prosper and you're grow and you're flourish and you're just gonna blow up into this beautiful flower. Once you find out what you want to do, take hold of it and work on it, and I promise you, you are going to blow up, period. For this one, some people may not believe in God, but for this one, something that I learned, this is another big thing that I learned in life. God is real and he is powerful. I do come from a Christian family. I try to go to church sometimes, but I need to work on that. God is real, he's powerful. I pray a lot. I try to pray every time I go to sleep, every time I wake up. Praying helps. I promise you, praying helps. Just gotta use faith, trust in God. Once you have faith and trust and let God do his thing, then you will flourish and you will watch him grow you into this beautiful person with the goals, with goals and all of that. The 13th thing: no matter how much you may try, you cannot change people. This is a very true thing. Like, say if you have this family member that you care about, and they're constantly doing things that is not good, and then you try to talk to them, you try to do whatever, you try to talk to them, you try to help them, and you try to change them. But the truth is, you cannot change people. People can try to, if they don't want to change themselves, then you cannot change them. And it's just the truth. You can pray for them, you can do whatever, but if that person doesn't want to change, they're not going to change. And that's being 100% honest. Another thing, some people don't want what's good for them. I say this because people are blind. I say that by people are blind because people most likely see. But yeah, like I was saying, people only want what's bad for them, and what's bad for them is clearly not good for them. So the last thing on this list: listen to your grandparents. Your grandparents were here before you, decades before you, years and decades before you. They've experienced it all. They've witnessed it all. They've been through it all, and they don't even tell us half of it. So they know what's good for you and what's not. So just listen to your grandparents because they just know what's best. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this 15 things I've learned in 15 years. Make sure to give a big thumbs up and follow me on Instagram at NiceSoPretty. That will be in the description. Also, hit that subscribe button. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, videos coming every day, so turn on those post notifications. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye! Trust me, I don't like being alone. Thinking about ringing your line, I wish you would come.